Good afternoon, and this is Eddie Contreras speaking to you from Bethesda, Maryland on a lovely Friday afternoon. The second section that we're going to discuss here with you today involves what exactly comprises Hadoop, which is an iteration, of course, of MapReduce that we see regularly on such things as Google, Bing searches, and Yahoo searches. So when we think to ourselves about big data, complexity, and such things as sorting through documents maybe that include Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and so forth, we know technically how difficult it is to compare, an Excel spreadsheet to a PowerPoint presentation, as a matter of fact. Those of us that have a little more experience in presentations will remember that we can import graphics into PowerPoint, we can create graphics in Visio, we can create graphics in Excel, and we can present them on PowerPoint. That level of complexity on one computer doesn't really interrupt those challenges that we'll face on a network. As you know, at work, when people are streamlining such things as stock market prices, the baseball game even, some of us in certain work environments definitely know certain people that abuse those privileges. That goes without saying. Notwithstanding the ethical nature of the complexity of running several systems and trying to analyze various types of data on your computer, and who might hamper your efficient use of data for work purposes, there is an intrinsic technological need for comparing products from various data sources. So as Tiago would have mentioned earlier, big data essentially is, how can I compare and contrast vast amounts of information, vast amounts of data that perhaps are stored in charts, that perhaps are stored in various formats. So as we were saying, in Google, the big MapReduce technology that is utilized quite simply depends on value pairs, key pairs of information that serve to index your search requests for certain levels of complexity. So a document that I would be searching for that talked about the stock price of Apple yesterday would be facilitated through MapReducing. MapReducing by itself doesn't solve any problems, technically speaking, because it gets really expensive to host large amounts of quantity. MapReduce was taken to another level by Yahoo and Facebook with the Hadoop file management system, which essentially enabled this economy of scale to prevent these huge cost overruns of storing, retrieving, manipulating data, running simultaneous processes, breaking processes down from one relatively finite group of tasks into two or three that operate separately. So now that we have a much better understanding of Hadoop, we can correlate the understanding to the appropriate level of practical user needs that we need every day, and that builds on this concept of big data. There's very, very interesting reads that we've gotten to look at through the modules provided by the professor, and our next speaker will discuss what she was going to do. She's going to look at various applications and look at, beyond the very basics, what we really utilize Hadoop for. Thank you very much.